stuff over here, I think. Okay. We look at our fleets. So it's this survey fleet over here that is done. Because it can't survey nearest planet or moon. Survey nearest survey location. It can't do this either. Let's have you move to a system requiring a grab survey. This should give you something to do for a bit, and we should get complained at from the other ships in a second here. Oh, I didn't realize it won't. Can I get the log up on this screen too? Probably a way to do it, but all right. Maintenance problems. Van Halen Dynamics JC10K commercial jump drive on the Rolf Pajama 003. So for maintenance failure, repairs have been carried out. Requires 10 maintenance supply. It's got a bunch left. That's cool though. The Empire Avoxet has been built on Earth and assigned to the battle fleet. We have our first police ship. Now, first I want to check out. There we go. Mars now needs 5 protection, but it's got 12 because each one of our ships counts as 12 protection. That's excellent. Guys, our police state is underway. I mean, totally not just a police state. That would be crazy, right? So yeah, as long as it's in the system, it counts. We don't actually have to have it orbit Mars specifically. Now, let's take a look at our terraforming progress. There you go. So the colony cost is exactly 1.9 now because that's 5% less than a 2. So it's using one of these because this is the biggest limiter now, is something that's got a value of 2, is currently the problem. So it's using this. It doesn't care about the temperature factor anymore. We might want to still continue to pump greenhouse gases because we're going to need more anyway. I mean, ultimately, we want to bring all these to 0. So to a certain extent, I could just keep working on greenhouse gases until the temperature factor hits 0. What I might do is I might switch at some point just to bring up our colony cost improvement a little, but we might wait a bit. It's not a police state, it's a safety state. Big difference. There you go. The capital of Mars is just Portland. Ah, refreshing fascism. All right. Gravity is good. Atmosphere is good. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make a change here. I'm going to keep pumping out greenhouse gases for now because that seems fine. So police-wise, they feel okay for now, which is okay. We've got some workers available. So now, okay, we probably have some terraforming ready to ship out from Earth now. So I will now say that we have 45 of these. Hopefully they get done soon enough that it's not too weird. We will see. As an American, you guys are killing me right now. I was going to make some other comments about, no, something else is killing you. But anyway, Mopetus. Hey, long-time lurker here. Scientist as Academy Commander doubles the chance for new scientists. The commander has a 20% plus skill. The new scientists have 2 roles on their skill level. Okay, thank you very much. That's useful info, because one of the things we haven't done... Well, thank you for supporting the channel, too. That's awesome. This screen I don't like. I had it figured out in VBS. It is not that different here, although it's slightly different. The biggest thing is it's just been too long since I've messed with this. It's such an awkward interface. Because it's like, okay, Science Academy role. So you're like, oh, wait, no, I have to... So you have to start by picking someone who's like vaguely the correct level or high enough level to be able to do everything. And then it's like, okay, now I can filter for Academy Commandant. Is that what we're looking for? So we can assign an Academy Commandant to Earth, and we can filter. Oh, so you just need an A1. We don't need anyone particularly high. We can choose it from here, and then the job. And we filter a scientist. How do we find someone that we actually want here? Like, it's so awkward. How do we find the correct person to assign to be an Academy Commandant on Earth? Change naval officer. Oh, thank you. There it is. Scientist. So Maddox, Saxville, Baggins isn't doing anything, but they've got a high number. So we sort of need to know. We need to know more than just the research admin research. Oh, research, this is probably how many labs they can work, and that's their bonus, I think. So, in a sense, what we want to do is maybe use someone who's got a high numeric bonus but can't work very many labs. And if they're not assigned to a job, that probably means not terribly useful for whatever. I don't know. I never knew VBS meant so many things. I know, right? But if we're only carrying... Actually, I should sort it the other way. I should put research admin over here and research lab. So that's why it sorts by highest number over here. I don't know. Wait, no. Oh, those are the three. Hold on. That's 4 columns of stats. Oh, there's the research admin here. Aha! There it is. Thank you. Okay. And then it doesn't duplicate. All right. So the percentage, the research percentage is the thing we're most interested in, or is it research admin? I mean, this admin position in a sense. Whatever. Lotho took. How about I assign you? All right. Selecting here, all it does is select someone from the left, which is the only... So this is like, this doesn't do anything in a sense over here, which is a little bit weird. Assign. All right. The Lotho took has been assigned as the Academy Commandant on Earth. But yeah, see, it's really hard. So the automated assignments exist for what? This is just for fleet commanders, I think. So you still kind of need to go and look for any position over here that might have been missed. And again, if you take the highest rated person, theoretically, it will show us all the filters. Earth. And there's no way to tell if someone's been assigned to these, right? Like, other than going and looking. So if we select someone, it says, so this person here, Hamfast Handyman, is the governor of Earth. Great. But on this screen, I don't think there's any way to tell that Mars isn't assigned. Although it's a little, like, Earth has been grayed out. I don't know if that's just because that's Hamfast's role right now. Yeah, no, Earth has been assigned because it's gray slightly. We go over here, we look at Earth, governor. Look at Mars, no governor. So, we need someone who runs Mars. I don't know. I guess that would presumably be a civilian administrator role. And then, yeah, we could filter based on something. Mars, oh, someone might have a terraforming boost. Hey, there we go. Hannah, well, make sure you're... Oh, yeah. Hannah, you are going to be assigned to Mars because you will terraform a little faster. Meh? Yeah, the available only, Oh, I guess we'll filter out things that haven't been assigned. But see, this... So, what this does is it shows you roles that Hannah could be applied to, right? If it's, like, eligible only. But I want a filter that's, like, show me everyone that doesn't have someone assigned. So, show me all the posts that doesn't have someone assigned to. Because to me, that's the most important thing. This is, like character-centric. But I don't care to assign every character. I just want to make sure every post is filled. And I don't know if there's a good way to find that. Anyway, Hannah is going to be assigned to Mars. Can't wait to get ground units. I know, I keep hearing that they're, like, just miserable to work with. So, yeah, show the police ship. Well, first of all, we're going to have to start making some assignments over here. So, I'm going to go and I'm going to move this into its own fleet. This is just going to be called the Sol Police Fleet and Defense Fleet. There, the Sol Defense Fleet over here. I mean, when your supply is less than 20%, go and resupply at colony. When your fuel is less than 50%, maybe, I don't know, less than 30%, refuel from colony or hub, like anywhere. We can't actually jump, so it doesn't really make a difference whether I go system or all, but there you go. So your standing orders are, you know, if you're low on juice, you do this. Otherwise, I mean, really, your standing order is just going to be park yourself on Earth. So that you've got constant maintenance. Is there... Might need new glasses, but I don't want to go and see an optometrist during the COVID era. Second Breakfast Enforcement Agency, not the police. Oh, goddamn, that's good. Oh, sorry, I didn't spell defense with a C. Yeah, the color change mod probably will help. I was looking at them. Actually, I think I downloaded one, and I was like, oh, I didn't want to... I mean, it's not survey near its planet. This thing is just... I mean, really, it should be fine. Maybe it doesn't need a standing order. Because it's mostly going to be like ship order type stuff. We're going to tell it to do things. Right now, it should be in orbit around Earth. But yeah, if I just tell you move to location Earth, which should already be where you are, you should just orbit Earth, which should mean that you will get auto-maintained. Because Earth has... Is there a maintenance sort of stat somewhere over here? Maintenance facility capacities. But if you get 150,000 tons, which obviously this is fine with, so as long as this is an orbit around Earth, it sort of parks everything, right? Oh, do training exercises. Yeah, it's true. Do you need a standing order from that? Or do you set a fixed order? Or is it a button? How do you do training exercises? Because that is definitely a thing in this game. Training exercises are entirely different. You need a training admin command, and then you move a fleet into it. Okay. There you go. Training admin command, which presumably needs a commander as well, or will those be auto-assigned? And then do I have to do anything, or is it just that's just going to work as soon as it gets someone assigned to it? So then for here, yeah, so you can't just start from this. You got to click on a rando, and then you get naval admin commands, training admin command. That's probably a naval officer. Crew training. It's sorted by crew training. Cotman Chubb is assigned to the NAC. Weirdly mundane. I don't know what NAC is. Again, there's an automated assignment, but I don't think it does it for anything you care about. So let's put Wilcom Hornblower in charge of the training admin command. Boom. Okay. Crew training. So you do not send them on training missions at all anymore? You just put them in this and then whatever? I mean, we don't actually get description text over here to explain to us anymore. You believe you need an R6 officer. And he's been assigned to it. So it seems fine. Radius mod, crew training, fleet training, reaction tactical, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So if this fleet is just parked, because it used to be when they went on training, they'd actually move around, which was kind of interesting. Definitely just parking there. Eats MF drains time from deployment. Training plan is part of my survey. Ooh, then it... Oh! There it is. You. Oh yeah, an R4 is higher than R6. Yes, sorry, yes, the concern. Yeah, I think R1 is like the top of the hierarchy. So you need an R6 and above, which we've got over here. Can we see how the training for a fleet has gone? Systems within range. That's the deployment time. Is it per ship? Fleet training 0%. Or R7 the highest? I don't know. Hey, fleet training 4%! It's happening! Woo! Okay. Research is researching and things. Survey fleet's buzzing around in here. Oh, it's going through the jump. Excellent. R7's Admiral. Okay, so the numbers are the other way around. Oh, did it need R4 and we assigned an R6 maybe? Because I know we assigned someone fairly high up, and in case it wouldn't let us assign someone we couldn't, so we're good there. Research. The Hrolf Pajamas, these guys are getting low. Now, they should have orders to return. Yeah, but their fuel is less than 30%. They're supposed to be returning. Orders, they're going back to Earth to refuel. Okay. Which should hopefully be okay. We find life on Mars? No, but we put life on Mars. Okay, we're over 10 million people on Mars now. Protection is still good. Population supported by infrastructure is still fine. Terraforming bonus 15% over here, so that is really helpful. We are moving terraforming things over here. Yeah, we have 11 terraforming installations over here, so that's happening faster. We're still adding the greenhouse gases. You can see the temperature factor is dropping quite quickly now. Okay, research is cycling. That's good. What we could do is we could start pumping in a little oxygen in now, just to help with these numbers, which might not be the worst idea. Let's cycle a little bit. Let's start pumping some oxygen. So it definitely doesn't count as breathable. The temperature factor keeps improving. Is oxygen a bit of a greenhouse gas? Ooh. Is it? I mean, it must be. If the temperature factor is improving, or maybe just having more of an atmosphere helps with the temperature. Temperature increases with pressure. Okay, so we might have to add more more greenhouse gas, the aesthetium, but we should raise the oxygen level to at least 0.1 atmospheres, because we know we need to get there at some point. Of course, if there's too much oxygen, things light on fire. Jeez! Might need to set the maximum atmosphere. Is this for the specific gas? Can I say, listen, oxygen, maybe I'll set it to like a 0.2. Oxygen, make sure you don't go over a 0.2. Really, you can go up to a 0.3, but let's not overkill it. Oh, it's 27% O2. I mean, it's got 27%, but so little atmosphere that there's actually not enough gas to burn. Some Andy guy, thank you very much. Oh, and Mopetus, I totally... No, right. No, Mopetus, I got you, and you were really helpful. Thank you. Some Andy guy. My wife looked over at my screen and said, oh, Quill, was he playing Biosimulator? Right? Right? Exactly. It's locking colony cost of 2 because it's using the lowest one, right? So we've gone under with the temperature factor, but now it's these two that are the problem. So if we get the atmosphere to become breathable, which should hit a 0.1 atmosphere, this will improve. Still dangerous because it's got too much like CO2 and various things, but that'll fix itself relatively soon. Presumably. Now, I guess I should probably, while we're waiting for this, I'm going to start building gates, and specifically, I want to get a gate to Alpha Proxima Centauri, sorry. Proxima Centauri, so that we can colonize over there at some point. I'll probably build a two-way gate for that system. So, help me to build a jump gate construction ship. Jump... I mean, it's a jump stabilization station. Jump tender. I mean, it's sort of just a construction ship. Maybe we could just call it that, but... I think a jump tender is like a ship that brings other ships through. Or stabilization ship. Yeah, alright. It's a stab! Stab, 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 stab. Now, we do have a jump point stabilization module. Also the small one, presumably different speed. And this says it's a 180. What's the... I mean, presumably the jump point stabilization module 180 is faster than the small one, but it doesn't actually tell me. Like, it doesn't actually tell me in here how quickly it changes anything. Like, okay, it's more expensive, it's bigger, it needs more crew, and it needs more material. But other than that, there's no indication that one is faster than the other. Oh, you're right, Yump. Sorry, I've got to be consistent with last Saturday. The Yump point stabilization module. 360. Okay, so the default is 360. Oh, so the 180 is how long it takes. I thought it was like points that was driving towards. Okay, so this is twice as fast as the other one. Sure. That's quite big. Now, what I'm happy to see, though, is that the stabilization module still counts as a commercial vessel. That's huge, because what we can do is we can put a commercial drive on it. Still counts as commercial. It's got good range, good this, good that. I don't think the deployment time matters for this, but you know, well, yeah, I don't think it matters at all for civilian ships, even though it does add extra parts. Whatever, it feels dumb not to have it though. Let's say it's 2 years. That way it could go stabilize one side, pop through to the other side, stabilize the other, and then still make it home within the 2-year thing. So it needs a Yump drive. It needs a commercial Yump drive, which has got Van Halen dynamics. Jump engine's too small. Right. Because 10K, I think 10K is the biggest size we can do with this. So we need a better Yump drive that can handle, you know, at least 54,000 tons. So let's go and design. Is it jump engines, right? We want it to be commercial. So we have no efficiency. Quadrant size doesn't matter for here. Radius. Oh. Is the radius the weight? No, that is just the radius. There you go. We may want some more tech. I don't know. I kind of want to design one that goes up to like 100K so that we can use it for later, but no need for... Oh, you're right, because... Okay, you know why I'm confused? Is because someone said earlier, oh, you need one on both sides. But if we have one on this side, it can stabilize the jump point on this side, then go through it, and then stabilize it from the other and come back. So it doesn't actually need a jump drive, right? Because you don't need one on both sides. It's just if you have it on one side only, it's a one-way only, which is fine in this situation. Okay. Thank you. Good catch. So we're still good here. So if we don't need a Yump drive, right, maintenance isn't a thing at all. Like, it doesn't even show up, which is great. We don't do maintenance. We don't care about morale. We don't do anything like that. I don't need to armor this thing up. It moves slowly, but that's fine. We might want more speed. That is pretty slow. I mean, it's going to spend a lot of its time standing around, but that's kind of annoyingly slow. I think I agree with you guys. Another commercial ion drive. There you go. Something like this. 500 kilometers a second. So its range did go down, but that's okay here. It can easily make it to a Yump point, do the work, and then come back. There and back again sometime. Oh, right. Yeah, conscript checkbox for non-military ships. You don't use up any cadets from your academies. Does that actually make a difference for commercial ships? Because we use the conscript button for our military survey ships. I didn't know if it made a difference for a commercial vessel or not. Whether you hit conscript, but maybe it does. I think this is fine. I don't know if we need more fuel. Well, you know what? Maybe, just because honestly, this thing may never need an upgrade. Like, it's slow, but it might be fine, and later on we might want to go further and further away from our actual refueling spots. I'm kind of okay with throwing another like large fuel storage on there just to make sure nothing weird happens. Because this could basically be out in space forever now. Maybe not another large one. Maybe we'll just throw a regular one on there. Okay. Done. Your stab ships have Sorium harvesters as well, so they can refuel slow themselves. Oh, that is interesting. Can it go to a jump point and get back to colony? Yeah, that should be fine. Now, we do have, I was going to say, what's our furthest away jump point? Looks like this one. So, from the sun, which is basically where Earth is, so it's 5 billion kilometers over here. So, with the range it's got now, that's the wrong button. With the range it's got now, it can go from the sun to a jump point 11 times, or, you know, round trip 5.5 times. So yeah, I think that's really good. And yeah, this way it can do a jump through a few different systems and then come home. I'm happy with this. I need a name, so I'm gonna moobot it. Where's my moobot window? Right over here. Draw entrance. It's B. Wheatley. For some reason, his subscription messages don't pop up properly. Or just bring a tanker. Yeah, there's lots of things. So the B. Wheatley class, I'm gonna put like B.Wheatley is gonna be the ship name over here, or the Wheatley. Add a Sorium harvester anyway for those very long away jump points. So you'll never need to upgrade it. I mean, because we do have that unlocked, right? Oh, no, we don't. I think it's in the research queue. Or do we don't have to design that part, do we? I don't think so. No. It just hasn't been researched. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I thought there was a little plus, right? I thought there was missing a plus. No, we've got a Sorium harvester on there. So let's actually remove the fuel storage now. So we can tell it to maybe refill itself on the fly. I think there's this thing where you can stabilize internal points so you can get jump points and outer planets faster, Lagrange points. Oh, cool. All right, let's do something like this. Ship it. So 2 Foot Industries, so this is a commercial ship. So we can retool you, the B. Wheatley. Current speed will take 100 days to reach the far jump point. Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, don't forget to save once in a while. That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, we could park fleets there. I don't know. I used to just have a dummy fleet for, like, new ships, and then I would work them out afterwards. Shipyard fleet. I think there's a way to set a... Did that do it? Default fleet? It might have made this the default in the future, which is fine. Well, we'll just call the first one. There we go. Yeah, the B. Wheatley. Excellent. Okay. Create task. Done. It'll be done in November. Oh man, less than a month away. This is gonna go fast. Okay, couldn't load terraforming installations from Earth because Earth has not finished building them all yet. Still in the queue though, that's okay. Okay, we'll keep getting some of those. Completed research into a better terraforming rate. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So we have no biology genetic stuff going on now, which is fine. Now, genome sequence research. This is the first step to creating new species. I don't think we're in a rush to create new species. I'm wondering about getting more terraforming rate, but I think what we want to do is, let me add a bunch of labs to the wealth creation. It's less about rushing that and more about making sure our construction production is still going on. So we'll get construction rate added to the queue, mining production added to the queue, research rate, shipbuilding rate. So those are all queued up under our construction thing. Actually, we've got a lot under that category, so it's actually good that we're working this a little faster again. Here, we'll get you to finish the laser tech, because I think there's some things in the queue behind you as well for energy weapons. There's only five labs assigned to the Maramis Coffin, though. You're probably the better one under this category. Energy weapons. Yeah, Eleanor can work a lot of labs, so she's only got a 5% bonus. So we don't have anyone working defensive systems right now, which seems like we might want to, you know, start researching, I don't know, shields. At some point, just a thought I'm having, we might want shields. And create that. I'm not going to queue anything else up over here because you don't have full labs. Don't think you can create new species yet. Have some other uses though. Okay. Yeah, we're going to keep getting told about the terraforming stuff. Maintenance problems. Ion drive broke down. Repairs need 33. You have tons of facilities up. No, that's fine. Excellent. All right, we'll save again. Want some saving. Next gen warship, turn your weapon into a turret for point defense. Yeah. PC stuff isn't in the game yet. Was it in the VBS version? Maintenance. Civilian companies are still working. I know. Can't load the terraforming things. I mean, Earth is still working on getting these built. They just take a while. And they are being shipped over to Mars. Speaking of Mars, let's take a quick little look over here. So, oxygen, yeah, still has a long way to go before it makes up 0.2 standard Earth atmospheres. And right now, it's definitely not considered to be breathable. So, none of the numbers there are really changing. Okay, couple of things. What I'm going to do on Earth, just because it's getting annoying, this little delay, I'm going to turn this off, and we'll just wait until we've got them all again. That's going to be okay. Secondly, the Empire Avocet has exceeded its deployment time. Did we not change the 3-month deployment time on the patrol craft? No, 24. Has it been out 24 months already? So what's going to happen here? Deployment, yeah, it's been deployed 24 months. Now its maintenance clock, I think, has been frozen quite a bit shorter here because it's mostly docked. How do we do shore leave? I mean, it's already orbiting Earth. I mean, the rewind clock, that's to overhaul. That's to rewind the maintenance clock. But the maintenance clock isn't over. Just take them out of a training command. What do we do? Re-add you to the gen group over here. So now, you're no longer training. You're still in orbit around Earth. Let's see here. Yeah, deployment timer over here. So now, if I advance you a little bit. Yeah, there you go. The deployment timer is going down. So eventually this will hit 0. I don't think there's any way to automate this, which is, I think, kind of annoying. Actually, let me tell you, because you only got a half tank of fuel because you've been using it while you're doing stuff. I'm going to tell you to refuel from Earth. You'll do that, and then you'll go back to just chilling out over here. And so your deployment timer will continue to go down. The in overhaul also resets the deployment time. Is there any cost to overhauling? Maybe I could just do that next time I want to reset it. Ooh, okay. We have no more scanning over here. Let's... What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. So, Proxima Centauri actually has not surveyed everything. They might just not have the missions to go back over there right now. I should just tell you, no, you're in Proxima Centauri. And you have a mission. You have no orders. You do. You're checking out an asteroid. What are you whining about then? I mean, you are whining for a reason, I guess. But you're in the right system. Okay, what am I missing, you guys? Proxima Centauri, to me it looks like it still has some unsurveyed bodies. Unless, it's not just counting the grab survey. I mean, I can put them on grab survey job. That's fine, but 003 is whining. It's all okay with 002. Could 002... Oh, no, that is 003 both times. Sorry, my bad. Okay, 003, what I'm going to do then is I will just tell you to start on something else. So what? Survey location. There you go. You can go on actual just full grab survey duty for a little bit, and I might change you. Okay, so he's going to start checking jump points in those systems now. Excellent. Wealth generation is done. Orbital mining modules is next. Yeah, we're a little overdue on some of that. Saxon Baggins Corporation on an asteroid has been expanded to 7 mining complexes. Good for them. We have 1 mining colony we've set up ourselves on Io over here. Oh, we could really use a lot more mining. It's not adding up. It's not stockpiling any, right? So the mass driver is enough, but we could definitely get some more automated mining over here. We could put in a request because we got what, 45? And it's going to last for like centuries. So what I'll do is I'll ask for automated mines. I'll ask for 55. We'll get up to 100 and then we'll work the numbers at that point. Earth might have some automated mines. It does. I'm just going to offer 55 of them. And Earth is mining itself out pretty quickly, so this is actually not the worst thing in the universe. We could also build more automated mines, which I think we're going to want regardless. So I'm actually going to ask for 100 more automated mines to be added in the queue. Finish the terraforming installations, then the research facilities, I think that's fine. And then the automated mines, I think that's okay as well. Oh, there's an option in the galaxy map, display to show the percentage of surveyed bodies in a system. That's a jump point survey status. So then red, presumably because they're not done. Surveyed system bodies. Aha! Yeah, how did we not finish Sol then? Is it is it some of the comets maybe coming in and out that they're like some of them are missed? Oh, I did the man wrong in IO. Thank you. Oh, yes, you're right. I said it's supply. Thank you. That would have been weird. Weird and bad. Some comments go, yeah, they go way out. That's it. That might just be out of range, and so that's why we don't actually have the 100% in some of these places. Because, I mean, number 003 was whining, even though it was Proximity Centauri, and it's not actually done. Yeah, we did do a save once. Maybe people missed it. We did, like 5 minutes ago, some people were saying about save, so I hit the save button. But yeah, keep reminding me. But, you know, every half hour, something like that. You know, it takes like 30 seconds to save, so we don't want to do it too often. Spinal mount tech is done. If their body's way out, you have to manually command the survey ship to go there. Okay. Tech, done. Research more things. Okay. I guess if we're not going in combat with our security fleet, we actually don't care. Because they're like, oh, I could put them back in the training thing. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Do I, though? And at least here I don't have to babies. But I guess I can just keep toggling it in and out of the training fleet. 41% training. So if I just slap you back into the training fleet, you'll start working up on that again. And in 2 years, we'll be told that. Capacity added to Burroughs shipping. Excellent. So Burroughs shipping over here can now do military ships with a capacity of 20,000. What I might do is Sandyman, I might go and add 2,000, bring it up to 10,000 over here. Just, you know, so we can sort of pick which shipyards we do for different things. And round numbers are cool, right? Everyone loves round numbers. Mars, how you doing? Ooh, you are actually... Well, what happens if we have more population than population supported by infrastructure? Oh, and the jump gate builder, thank you. Because right now we can support 13.44 million, and we have 13.45 million people on Mars. I mean, do the civilian ships just stop shipping things? and or do they accrue certain penalties? We have a manufacturing efficiency modifier penalty. People start killing each other for air. Lose stability. Where's stability on here? Because I know that if you don't have enough police, you can lose stability. Oh, stability modifier. Maybe this. So this starts to go down. Maybe. Total recall. Let's riot. Unrest increases and growth slows down. Okay. Oh, we have negative growth right now. Oh, right here. So yeah, not enough babies and people are murdering each other because they're cranky. Terraforming financial centers. Well, also, if we have infrastructure, I'm going to add a demand for like, I don't know, another 100. What do we have on here right now? Oh, right, it's in thousands we actually want for the infrastructure because it builds really fast. Let's put in a request. Now, again, with terraforming, the amount of infrastructure we need should go down. Should. Do we have infrastructure left on Earth? Looks to me like no. Right? I think it would be in this list. We could hammer some out real fast. Or we could just start shipping the terraforming again. How much do we have over here? We've got 12. I'll put in a supply for terraforming equal to 12. Because that will help terraform faster, which will improve things. Oh, right. Jump dude. Okay, come here. Shipyard fleet. Oh, yeah, we still have the colony ship as well. And one cargo fleet as well. That's okay. So this guy is going to detach, put its own fleet. Which I will rename the fleet to Stab Fleet 001. So, I don't think I want to give this guy, like, just a completely open job. I think we're going to manually tell you, well, we could probably give you a standing order, or your things over here. If your fuel is less than 30%, then refuel from the closest colony or hub. Done. Your movement order is going to be go to the Proxima Centauri jump point, stabilize the jump point. And then after that, you're going to go through the jump point, which would be what? A standard transit, right? And then on the other side, go to jump point Sol 1 and stabilize the jump point. Oh yes, I do have the harvester. That's true. Now, all right, here's what we'll do. If fuel is less than 30%, harvest, transfer, and return. Oh yeah, mining offshore an island. Is this what I want? I think I want to do like 40% harvest. Let me know if that's the right option. And if you somehow get to less than 20%, because maybe there's nothing to harvest, then just go and refuel at the closest colony or hub. I don't know. Let's do something like this and see what, you know, I don't know, how it feels. And use a user manual. I mean, there are forums for it, and wikis for it, but it's not super clear. Because the thing is, the harvest and return, I don't know what the return part is. Like, is it dumping it to, like, does it want to dump it on a fuel place? Oh, hold on. It has a Sorium harvester, but is that the same as fuel? Because see, on Earth, for example, we have fuel refining. We turn Sorium into fuel. It'll take 3 years to harvest the tank full. How do we know? Unrefined. Doesn't it need to process it? That's what I'm just wondering. Oh, is the Sorium harvester module, does it auto-refine it for you? Sorium harvester automatically processes the fuel. Perfect, thank you. Okay. They're like, hold on a second. Did we done goof? But no, we're fine. Okay. We still need to set up, actually, this might be a swell time for it. Because I think, because we have Sorium harvester tech, obviously. We need to go and start hammering like Jupiter or whatever for Sorium. Well, actually, Earth's not going to be out of Sorium for 21 years, although that's going to happen fairly quick. We have a huge amount of stockpile. The production is outstripping our usage, which is okay. So we're actually fine with Sorium as is. Maybe a drink and pee break's not a terrible idea, Viking. I like to put a refuel station like gas station without engine on gas giant myself. And use Sorium for upgrades for other things, not just fuel. Okay, let's say we wanted to design a Sorium mining ship. I don't know, what do they have? One handily made. Fuel harvester sounds pretty sane. Fuel harvesting base. We could finally try the tractor beam stuff. We want to try it. Fuel harvester station. So I know if you set no armor, then it also makes it count as a space station. Because I think it removes the engine. But also, yeah, see, this doesn't have an engine. It's not classed as anything. Okay. So this is our fuel harvester station. And the Sorium harvester, someone was saying, is it 50? Someone was just saying it, 50k per year. Wow. Or 40k a year per year. Does it show? Oh, right here. Thank you. Liters per annum. So right now it's fuel capacity, so it would take quite a long time to fill up. So if we did something like this, it would basically fill its fuel capacity in a year of work. And it depends on tech. I feel like we want a big buffer for fuel tanks here. Because why not, right? Because we want to be able to store plenty. This is still fairly light at 15,000 tons. Although it doesn't have an engine, so that's part of it. Throw a refueling hub on the station. Ah, so this is what allows us to 50,000 liters per hour. So this is what we need to have ships refuel here. Because otherwise it would be, we'd set up freighters to come and pick up the fuel and drop it off on Earth or something. But by doing this, now they can refuel here directly if they so need to. We might still want fueling capability, complete refuel 10 hours. Does this work both ways, the refueling capability? Like, do you put the refueling system on the harvester / tanker? Or do you put them on the other vessels? Do you need them on both sides? Or is one enough? Is it bi-directional? Basically a gas station. I'm hoping it's bi-directional. I'm hoping by putting this is we can just like pump fuel between things. Refueling systems refuel one ship at a time. The refueling hub is used on stations refuel multiple ships. I don't think I've got the refueling hub unlocked. You can build stations with construction factories. That's way faster than using shipyards, and you don't need to retool. Stations can't have engines, though. You want to research refueling hubs. If you build stations with construction factories, does it just use material from the planets in orbit? So should we do... And can it build anything? Doesn't need to retool. Stations can't have engines. So... should we work first on researching construction factories? Because I don't see construction list over here. And build a big station in orbit around Earth to build stuff for it. Yeah, so systems... So with refueling system here, it can only refuel one ship at a time. If we had a hub, it could refuel multiple ships simultaneously. You only build it with your civilian factories. Wait. So on Earth... You're saying build something over here? I mean, the shipyard complexes, that's on the ground. You can build station from industry when created. Oh, so okay, I see. So I design it here, and if it's a station, it will show up in this list? Oh. Oh yeah, there's my fuel harvester station. I just haven't renamed it yet. So it doesn't use your shipyards. That's cool. Right. it uses the regular production, which I am currently using right now. In fact, currently I have idle shipyards, but not idle construction queue. And then we'll need a towing ship. So if we're going to make a harvesting station, unless, I mean, we could slap a tiny little engine on it instead of making it a station, right? So here's the thing. Since my construction queue is full and my shipyard queue is not, although retooling sucks, maybe we just want to build it as something over here. Although I just realized the capacity is going to be a thing. Although this station's not too heavy. It'll be heavier if we throw an engine on it. Right here. It's still fine. Oh, wrong engine. See, it's just below 20,000 tons. Which means I can build it at the Burroughs shipping right now. And send it out. I don't know if that's what we want, though. Engine adds maintenance hassle. I don't think it does. I don't think commercial vessels don't do maintenance. So as long as we don't somehow allow this to become a military vessel, which it is not, is a commercial vessel, I don't think maintenance is a thing we have to worry about at all, right? Retooling does suck, that's true. Oh, I think Naval can build... Actually, I might be wrong about this. Yeah. Because this is the... Let me just rename this real quick. Hold on. Fueler. We'll give it a proper name later on. I can retool for the fueler. Yeah, naval shipyards can build civilian ships. It's just much harder to get the capacity up. So generally speaking, that's not going to work. Commercial vessels don't do maintenance unless they get shot at. Yeah, there we go. See? Yeah, good. And yeah, we could build it over here too. Since I'm not building another stab ship. Although maybe, you know what? Let's get a second stab ship. Since they're not super fast, I'm going to create another one. Wheatley's cousin. There we go. Great task. Done. So it's going to build a vessel for me. All right, I am going to take a break. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to go refill my glass of water as well. I think we might do this design here. So, because it's not a station, because it's got its own engines, it is just, it's going to have to get out there on its own power. Although it's going to be able to get there relatively fine. It's going to be okay. It'll just park there and it'll be good forever. Yeah, it can only refuel one thing at a time, but it's not the end of the world. In fact, we could have it go back and forth. We could have it fill itself up. Or we could build tankers, which is probably better. Like, maybe it's fine to let this thing get to Jupiter under its own power. But instead of going back and forth, we'll build some tankers to bring things back and forth. That's probably better. Could design a tractor tug. I suppose that's the thing. Even if we make this a station, like this, I can still build it from a shipyard, I'm assuming. Let me just, yeah, I can still build it from a shipyard. Retooling sucks, I admit, but right now our construction queue is full, so I think we will build it from a shipyard. I could still build it there, and then yeah, we could build a tug to pair it with. So you know, I'm gonna go pee because I do have to quite badly. But yeah, we could design a tug because we have tractor beamage. Now, don't spam the chat yet because I won't be able to read it. But get your research ready for how the heck to correctly build a tug. Do I need multiple tractor beams? I don't see a number that says maximum, you know, weight of ship that I can tow. I don't know how the math works out. So, be right back. And I'll save. Okay. I am back. Some water. And we're ready to go here. Oh, damn it. Hold on. Wait 1 sec. I'm not back yet. I lied. Now I'm back for real. I'd set this aside, and then when I was filling my water glass, I'd forgotten to bring it down. You know, so that we can build a proper ship and have all the information we need. I have my Star Trek Next Generation technical manual over here. This I've owned. When was the publishing date? Because I think I got it basically right away. Yeah, this was published in 1991, which is probably when I got it. Because I moved from Timmins to Sudbury in 92, and I owned this when I lived in Timmins. So I think I bought it when it was brand new. This is the greatest book. It is so good. It's so... Ooh, that green screening weirdly. It has... That's a bad page. Like, it has diagrams of, like, every part of the... This is the antimatter injection, right? Yep, antimatter injection units. Everything you need to know about Star... It's interesting because this was published, I think, maybe 3rd season? 4th season of Trek, so there's still a lot to do. They have a whole section on here on tractor beams. And it's very useful. Anyway, we'll keep that around in case we need a reference for something. How many ODN relays are there in the ECS conduits? Jeffrey's tubes, yeah, named after a dude.